Hey y'all, this is Miss Barr again. Today we're going to be talking about multiplicative equations, which is lesson 2.1 in your Go Math book. If you remember multiplicative equations, that's a mouthful, is when we go from equations using numbers to equations using words. So we have some examples of those going back from words to numbers and going from numbers to words. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we really need to talk about is the important vocabulary that comes along with multiplicative equations, okay? When we see these words, we're thinking of multiplication. When we see the word times, groups of, multiply by, and product of, we are thinking multiplication. We know that we're going to be multiplying, and those words symbolize a multiplication. So when we see these words, remember, we're going to underline them, and we're going to place a multiplication sign above them. When we see these words, we're thinking equal, okay? Equal sign, equal, okay? When we see the word is, equals, equal to, and same as, we're going to underline those words and put an equal sign. It makes it easier for us to break down and make sure that we know what we're doing. So let's go ahead and do some examples. So the first one is 45 is 3 times as many as 15, okay? So I'm going to try to find my secret code words. The first secret code word that I see is, okay? And I know from my list in the past and also in my notes that is means equal. So I'm going to underline and put an equal sign above it, okay? The next thing I'm going to look for is another one of my secret code words, and I see the word times, okay? So I see the word times, and I know that I'm going to have to, that means multiplication. So I put my multiplication sign above it. Since I found all of my secret code words, I can now create my multiplication equation. So I take my numbers and I put them in order. Okay, so 45 is first. Then I see my equal sign, my 3, a multiplication sign, and my 15. So when we say 45 is 3 times as many as 15, we're really saying 45 equals 3 times 15. Now it's really important that we put it in this order. It goes 45, equal sign 3, multiplication symbol 15. It needs to go in this order. We cannot go 3 times 15 equals 45 because that does not match our sentence. So it has to go in this order. Let's try another one. Okay? The product of 3 and 5 equals 15, okay? So I'm going to look for my secret code words. The first secret code word I see as product of. Remember, our secret code words are on the previous slide or in your notes. Product of means multiplication. So I'm going to put my multiplication symbol. And then I find my other secret code word of equals. And equals means equals. That's an easy one. Okay, now this one is a little bit different. This is a little bit trickier. As you can see, I'm going to circle my numbers again. And I see that it goes 3, 5, and 15. Okay? But my multiplication symbol would go first. And that doesn't make any sense. So knowing my common sense, I know that between 5 and 15, there has to be an equal sign. So I know, just thinking about it, being a good mathematician and breaking it down, my multiplication symbol has to go here. But I know this has to be the order that it has to be in, 3, 5, 15, because my numbers are in that order in my sentence. If I have my sentence, I have to follow the exact order in my thing. So I have to go 3 times 5 equals 15. I could not switch it around and do 5 times 3 equals 15 or 15 equals 3 times 5 because it's in the order that my sentence says. Let's do another example. 6 groups of 8 is equal to 48. So once again, I'm going to find my secret code words. Okay. First one I see is groups of. And groups of means multiplication. Then I'm going to find another secret code word, and I actually see 2, is and equal to. And they both mean equal. So I'm going to put my equal sign there. Then I'm going to find my numbers, and I'm going to put them in order, 6, 8, and 48. And then I can insert my symbols. So between my 6 and my 8, there's a multiplication sign. That was really easy. It's in order. And then my equal sign. So saying 6 groups of 8 is equal to 48 is saying that 6 times 8 equals 48. Now let's do one example where we're going from the number sentence to a word sentence. So I see 8 times 4 equals 24, and I've got to put that into a multiplicative sentence and multiplicative equation. So to do that, the first thing I'm going to do is write my number 8, my number 4, and my number 24. Okay? Then all I have to do now is pick any of my secret code words from the first slide and put it in. So first I'm going to look for a secret code word that means multiplication. So let's go back. And I see a multiplication word. I can use times, I can use groups of, I can use multiply by, I can use product of. So let's go ahead and use groups of today. That's what I want to try. So we're going to use groups of. I'm going to go back. And I'm going to change my color pen so I can see 8 groups of 4. And now I've just got to find an equal, a word that means equal. So I'm going to go back to my front. And I'm going to look at my equal words, okay? So I can use is, equals, equal to, or same as. Let's go ahead and do same as. Haven't seen many with that, so let's go back. And I see 8 groups of 4 is the same as 24. Now, the reason I put is the same as is because it just makes sense. If I had done 8 groups of 4 same as 24, it doesn't really make sense grammatically, so I put the is that to make it make sense, but this still, as a whole, means equal. And this actually means equal to, so I could have just done is, and then this means multiplication. So I hope this helped you out with better understanding multiplicative equations and multiplicative sentences, and how to go back and forth between the number sentences and the word sentences. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.